Hey guys, Ivan's Quantic here, and finally I get to make another WWE 2K16 news video because like for the past week I've really wanted to make a WWE 2K16 video, but obviously there's been no news, so I can't freaking make anything. I mean, if there's no news, I can't make a video. But now I do have some news and it's pretty cool. It's all about the Stone Cold Steve Austin showcase mode in WWE 2K16, as well as some new superstars that are pretty much confirmed for the game. So if you don't know, Stone Cold's obviously on the cover, and everyone's like, why the hell is Stone Cold on the cover? That's so stupid. Like, he's probably not a big part of the game. They should have someone that's like current day, like Seth, Brock, or Roman, or someone like that. And I say it makes sense for Stone Cold to be in the game because the main campaign mode is going to be about Stone Cold. Like the showcase mode, the main one is going to be about Stone Cold. So it makes sense to me to put Stone Cold. Like the game is about Stone Cold, so it makes sense to me to put him on the front cover. But now we have more information about that Stone Cold mode because the showcase mode is officially going to be called Rise of Austin 316. So now, you know, when you in WWE 2K15, when you play your showcase mode, there's the titles for him, like the Triple H and Shawn Michaels titles called the Good Friends, Better Enemies, and then there's CM Punk one is Hustle, Loyalty, Disrespect, and there's one more match, and then the other DLC ones. Anyway, this one is officially called Rise of Austin 316. And it's pretty much exactly what we all think it's going to be called. Like, what else would it be called? It's just the name. It's good. I like it. Anyway, if you watched Total Divas yesterday, you'll know that Natalya basically confirmed Jim Neidhart to be in WWE 2K16. So in Total Divas, Natalya goes up to her dad, Jim Neidhart, and says, hey, Metallica called and, you know, they're going to make some more toys of you. And he's like, oh, cool. And she's like, and also the guys who make the video game will need to scan you to put you in the new video game. So that confirms that Jim Neidhart is going to get scanned and he's going to be put in WWE 2K16, which is awesome. I mean, I love Jim Neidhart, the hard dungeon's amazing, and now if Jim Neidhart's in the game, I mean that pretty much must say that Bret Hart would be in the game and maybe even Owen and some other people. But yeah, Jim Neidhart's attire is going to be his June 30th, 1997 attire, which he wore on Raw. That's I can't say that. And then you unlock him and his attire when you unlock his match during the Rise of Austin 316 showcase mode, and it's the June 30th, 1997 Raw. So then I did some digging and I found out, wait, the main event of June 30th, 1997 was Stone Cold vs. Jim Neidhart. That was the main event. And it's going on because Stone Cold was in the rivalry with the Hart Foundation because this was June 30th, 1997, and like a month before at WrestleMania, what was it, 1997, 13, I think, WrestleMania 13, it was Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. It was a submission match where Bret Hart won because Stone Cold passed out in the sharpshooter. He never tapped out. But obviously that looks like it's going to be a rivalry, that the Bret Hart vs Stone Cold match at WrestleMania 13 is going to be one of the rivalries in WWE 2K16, which is awesome because obviously the main event of June 30th, 1997 was Stone Cold versus Jim Neidhart. So I was watching the match and I watched to the end and saw the match ends when Bret Hart comes out and attacks Stone Cold. So that means if Jim Neidhart is going to be in the game, and it's his June 30th, 1997 Raw attire, that means we're obviously going to play that match. And obviously that means the match that actually happened is going to be in the game. So Bret Hart attacks Stone Cold, and that's pretty much, we have confirmed pretty much that Bret Hart is going to be in the game. And obviously, as I said before, WrestleMania 13, Stone Cold vs Bret Hart, obviously is going to be in the game. And Ken Shamrock was actually a special guest referee for that match. So that means we can confirm Ken Shamrock again. But yeah, so Jim Neidhart's confirmed, and if Bret Hart broke up the match, that means Bret Hart must be confirmed as well. So I was watching, and Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart were attacking Stone Cold. They were just pelting Stone Cold, and then Mankind comes out, and saves Stone Cold Steve Austin. So if that match is in the game, that means we can pretty much confirm that Mick Foley Mankind is going to be in WWE 2K16. So there we go, we've already confirmed Jim Neidhart, we've confirmed basically Bret Hart, and now we've basically confirmed Mankind is going to be in the game because Stone Cold is getting like destroyed by Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, and then Mankind comes out, and then Mankind attacks them, and it's like two and two, they're fighting, and then Brian Pillman comes out and attacks Mankind. So in this one match, it's supposed to be Stone Cold vs Jim Neidhart. It's the main event of Raw. Bret Hart comes to attack Stone Cold. Mankind comes saves Stone Cold, and then Brian Pillman has come out. So we can confirm that Brian Pillman is going to be in WWE 2K16, which is awesome. I love Brian Pillman. He's crazy. I mean, he's like the original crazy guy. Dean Ambrose ain't got nothing on Brian Pillman, so we can say Brian Pillman is in the game as well. But the big thing is that, you know, so it's Brian Pillman, Bret Hart, and Jim Neidhart basically versing Stone Cold and Mankind on this Raw. But then somebody else comes out, and it's Owen Hart, and Owen Hart comes out, and Owen Hart keeps attacking Stone Cold and Mankind as well. And that's where it gets controversial. Is Owen Hart going to be in WWE 2K16? I always thought definitely not, but I mean, I watched this Raw. Owen Hart doesn't really do anything at all. He just has like a steel chair and takes a few shots. They could easily like edit him out of the game. I'm not sure if obviously we want him in the game. If you don't know why, obviously some of you aren't gonna know why isn't Owen Hart going to be in the game. Well, Owen Hart tragically died in the ring. He was doing his entrance, and it was from the roof, and he fell from the roof and tragically died. And now WWE doesn't really mention Owen Hart anymore because of that accident. The same reason they don't mention Chris Benoit. But yeah, he hasn't been in like any of the games ever. Well, obviously in some of them, but he hasn't been in any of them for ages. So I don't really think he's going to be in the game. But he's part of this storyline. I think he must be. But then I was looking and I'm like, oh, maybe they can just easily edit him out in this Raw. He didn't do anything on Raw. But then I checked, and a pay-per-view later was the pay-per-view In Your House 16 Canadian Stampede. And the main event of that was the Hart Foundation, Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart, the British Bulldog, and Brian Pillman, so we can confirm those, as well as Owen Hart was in the match. And the Hart Foundation defeated Stone Cold, Ken Shamrock, Goldust, and the Legion of Doom. So we can pretty much confirm everyone there, because if we were doing the Raw before the pay-per-view, I'm pretty sure we're going to play the pay-per-view. So that, and Owen Hart obviously was part of that match, which means I think we must confirm Owen Hart, which is crazy. I mean, to confirm Owen Hart is crazy. I don't understand why they're like not completely like selling it and making a massive merchandise, not merchandise, but you know, like making a big selling point of the game, because to put Owen Hart into the game is crazy. So from that pay-per-view match, we can confirm obviously Bret Hart, obviously Jim Neidhart, and we can confirm Owen Hart, as well as we can confirm the British Bulldog, which is awesome, and Brian Pillman, we already said, and they defeated Team of Stone Cold, obviously in the game. Ken Shamrock, I said he must be in it because he was a special guest referee of Stone Cold vs Bret Hart. We can confirm Goldust. I mean, he was in the last game. That's pretty obvious. And then the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. So there we can go. We can confirm Hawk and Animal in the game. I'm pretty sure a few months ago something leaked with Hawk or something like that he's going to be in WWE 2K16. I can't remember anything exactly, but something leaked with Hawk about it. But yeah, so that's pretty crazy. In this, like, we had the story that Jim Neidhart's attire is June 30th, 1997. That's the only sentence we had about it, and I dug and I completely found that must mean Bret Hart's in the game, Jim Neidhart's in the game, Owen Hart's in the game, British Bulldog's in the game, Brian Pillman's in the game, Ken Shamrock's in the game, Goldust in the game, and Legion of Doom in the game, and Foley. Well, and I got that all from one sentence. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, and that's how in-depth you can go with all of this, because if it's his June 30th attire, it must mean it's going to go with that feud, and the feud leads up to the pay-per-view In Your House 16 Canadian Stampede. So then we've got more information on the Rise of Austin 316 showcase, because it will cover his rise to fame as the Rattlesnake. So we'll cover from his rise of fame until his very last rivalries, which will include a lot of rivalries and content. So it goes until his very last match. And Stone Cold's final match was at WrestleMania 19, where he lost to The Rock. So obviously Stone Cold's last match, WrestleMania 19, he lost to The Rock. That was his third match with The Rock at WrestleMania. Stone Cold won the first two, and Rock won the final one. So it's pretty sad that Austin lost his very last match. But, you know, obviously he had to retire from injury, and obviously he doesn't know that would have been his last match. But so that pretty much confirms that WrestleMania 19 Rock vs Stone Cold is going to be in the game. I'm pretty sure we all expected. I'm pretty sure we can all expect The Rock's vs Stone Cold's 3 matches at WrestleMania. That's pretty obvious. But it starts from his rise to fame. So I'm saying the game is probably going to start like at the King of the Ring tournament, because Stone Cold got famous when he won the King of the Ring, and that's where he first said Austin 316 just kicked your ass, just whooped your ass, whatever it is. But yeah, so I'm saying the game might start off at the in his first match in the King of the Ring, starts and it goes King of the Ring until his very last match. But then some others are thinking that maybe the game will start off with him being the ringmaster. I highly doubt that it's going to start off with him being the ringmaster. I mean, like, nothing important happened when he was the ringmaster. I know he was $1 Million champion. That's pretty much it. I'm going to say that it starts off with the King of the Ring tournament, and it goes all the way until his last match. And so that's pretty much Stone Cold's entire career in like one showcase, and that must mean there's going to be an extreme amount of matches, which is incredible. I mean, if it's his entire career, there's going to be like heaps and heaps of matches. So if there's going to be that many matches about Stone Cold, it completely makes sense to me to put him on the front cover. If the whole game is about him, definitely put him on the front cover. But that's all the news we have in the Stone Cold. That's pretty crazy. I like it. Sounds amazing so far. But obviously you can see here, Eva Marie confirmed herself in the game on WWE 2K16 through her Instagram and Twitter. I know this came out ages ago, but I didn't want to report on it because, first of all, who the fuck cares about Eva Marie? Second of all, that's not enough information. Like, just Eva Marie by himself confirming in the game isn't enough to make one video out of it. So I thought I'd put it in whenever I make the next WWE 2K16 video on it. But yeah, so Eva Marie's in the game. Who cares? I'm never going to play as her. I mean, what's her moveset anyway? I don't know. She doesn't have a moveset, does she? What are the devs gonna make her moveset? I don't understand. But yeah, so some of it, I'm actually thinking she might not even be in the game, because she's just doing promotional work. And if you remember in WWE 2K15, Alicia Fox did a lot of promotional work as well, so everyone assumed she was gonna be in the game, but she wasn't in the game. So Eva Marie might not be in the game just because she's doing promotional work. She might not be in the game. I'm actually 50-50. I mean, she definitely could be in the game, but she might not as well. But then, yeah, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Whenever there's WWE 2K16 news, I'll post it straight away. So this is awesome. I'm so excited for Stone Cold Showcase. Tell me in the comments below what match you're most excited to play if in the Stone Cold Showcase. I'm most excited to play either the Bret Hart vs Stone Cold at WrestleMania, or the Shawn Michaels vs Stone Cold at WrestleMania, and of course, you know, The Rock vs Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, and maybe some other random matches with Triple H. Hopefully, oh my god, hopefully they do the storyline where Stone Cold and Triple H were in the alliance together. Oh, if that was amazing, oh jeez, I really want that. Because, you know, where Triple H was IC champion, Stone Cold was WWF champion, and they were with the McMahons, and they just completely owned. It was like the original authority. If that's in the I want that in the game so much. That's gonna be awesome because, you know, Triple H is my favorite wrestler, and to have him with Stone Cold, so awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what match you're most excited to play in WWE 2K16 in the showcase mode, the Rise of Austin 316. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.